Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Tymoteusz. This is Together for Victory, Hearts of Iron 4, South Africa. You know the drill. You know the drill. We're about to get Kenya, which is quite nice. We've decided that we're going to make the move towards becoming a fascist. Well, not personally, but you know, not personally becoming fascist, but more so non-aggression pact from the Indian People's Republic. Yeah, baby. All right. I mean, are you communist? What? I would love for you to become part of the faction, but wow. Jesus Christ, you're communist. That's awesome. And you can't become part of the faction because of course you're already in a faction, but you would if you could. Which sucks pretty fucking hard. Anyway, yes, we need more convoys. We need a lot more of everything, actually, in order to get all of those juicy resources that were promised to us by Germany and Italy and all of the Axis powers. I'll take it. You know, any advantage that I can take, I'll get. Available planes and reserves. These, it looks like the German aircraft actually arrived. The close air support arrived from Italy or Germany or from whoever the hell it was. Support equipment as well. I don't think our current layout of troops, where the fuck is it? This one. Is it district forces that we've got for the majority of our troops? I should probably find this out before I fuck things up. I think it's just regular old district forces, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, pretty much all of our troops are district forces, apart from the... Oh, no, district force, infantry type 1... A lot are district forces, right? A lot are district forces, which means... How do district forces differ from... Or district brigades? District brigades are less strong. So we can actually add support equipment in here right now, because we actually have some, which is phenomenal. It's really, really awesome, because we don't actually have the ability to build... any of that, any support equipment right now. Support artillery? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Organization down a little bit. Recovery rate down a little bit. Defense is up 7.5. Breakthrough is up 4.2. Manpower up 300. That's less than ideal. Training time, I don't really care. We have 60. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, so we need a lot more bits and bobs, a lot more than we actually have right now. We don't have the amount of support equipment that we actually need, the amount of artillery that we actually need. But I think we're getting some, right? We should be getting some. We should be getting some from fucking Peru of all places, so at least that's an improvement, right? The question is, I thought it went under... is that classified as like support equipment? If so, it should take from our like support reserve, surely? Or since it's artillery, does it... Wait a minute. Support equipment. Ah, no, so that takes from the artillery one. That's the bottom number is what we're looking for. I'll take, I guess I'll take like field hospital instead then. It's gonna change things up a little bit. Yep. Instantly negative bunch of support. Wait a minute. That takes motorized. Jesus Christ, I don't want motorized. Just give me something that doesn't require motorized. Fuck's sake. It's pretty much nothing that we can do. All right? That's pretty much what I'm seeing here, right? We can pretty much do absolute fuck all. At least somebody got something. Angola apparently feels like it deserves this territory. Not super convinced that I agree with that, but ask for control of the state. I want Central Congo, please. I don't want anywhere else, actually. There we go. Thank you. That's you're goddamn right. They would actually give me control of this, perhaps? Would they give me control of any other area? Just out of curiosity. We already have control of this state. Like, what's the issue? We already have control of most of Stanleyville. What? This doesn't make sense. What is the air situation over here? I mean, the air situation is kind of fucking bad, let's be honest. Rhodesia, okay. Can I station some airplanes in here? This could actually work. I mean, it might. I mean, we can't actually cover the entire area. Lacking range to completely cover area. Not surprised in the slightest, but hey ho. The good news is that if we eventually fight our way all the way up to like northern Africa, Greece is allied with the whatchamacallits, the allies. The connection from Germany to like northern Africa is much shorter than having to come all the way down the coast and just chill out, and you know, take the long way around, so to speak. Mozambique, can I ask for control of Tang whatever? Refused our request. All right, well, I think we should still technically be able to form Kenya, or does Kenya requires that state as well, and that state? Not that state though. That is that Kingdom of Egypt? No, that's Ethiopia. Kingdom of Egypt is up here, right? Yes. Okay, so Kenya requires that area, which should be fine. That area, which also should be fine. Both of those should be fine. Air wings with no mission. I equipped you onto Sub-Saharan Africa. Ah, but I didn't assign you a job. There you go. Close air support. Honestly, we could have planes in this area, and nobody would ever know. I mean, there's no air bases any fucking closer to base our planes. So I guess you know, the fact that Zimbabwe has one is a bloody miracle, if you ask me. It's an absolute goddamn miracle. I'm super paranoid that our coasts are just gonna get raided by silly Americans that want to try and take over my area. Building construction speed, yes, it's 1943. We can totally do that. Let's do it. Looks like our submarines are actually performing admirably. We've still got some old submarine Mark IIs. We've got some submarine Mark IIIs on the go. We do have a massive deficit of resources. I think that we've got the closed economy. No resources are being exported. Yeah, we're in a dodgy place. Not gonna lie about that at all. We should probably spend some of this ridiculously, atrociously large amount of. I'm gonna get defense, naval maneuver, naval speed, convoy raiding efficiency. I'm gonna get naval maneuver. I care more about that. Bad weather penalty minus 10%. I don't have any planes anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. Division attack, division defense, screen attack. I'll get that. Yeah, keep that, and then we'll keep the rest of our political power, and also because we can't actually do anything with the remainder of the political power that we have, but as soon as we get 150, we're probably just going to save it, because we're eventually going to have to upgrade our manpower legislation thing to allow us... Oh, why are we attacking over here? We want to be defending. I don't know how I managed to take this province. It's actually kind of remarkable. We don't need this province over here, by the way, at all, for any forming of nation. There's no foreign claims, so to speak. So I'm not focusing on that. I'm really not. Sub-detection, destroyer, efficiency. No, convoy interdiction. I'm like 90% sure that's how you say it. 1% going in favor of the aggressors. We have... Who's taken the biggest casualties? Me by far? Maximilius, Portugal. Wait, what? Portugal's communist! We changed them communist! We changed them to communist and they... Oh. War has only been raging for 4 of the 6 months needed for surrendering. Fuck off. I cannot believe we actually managed to make Portugal communist. Saudi Arabia, do you want to become... Who wants to become communist? I mean... China? Do you want to become communist? Sure, you can try and become communist. We'll try and make you communist so that you guys, like, chill out or do whatever the hell you want. You're gonna be fascist forever, but whatever. At least we're building convoys now, and it doesn't look like our convoys are being struck down by the Allies as quickly, which is at least somewhat encouraging. Okay, it's probably time that we start doing something with these guys. They've been sitting around idly for far too long. And let me just check. That's required for Kenya. That's required for Kenya. So basically the attack line is all the way up here and around there. Alright, let me just try and remember that. Offensive line up here. Nope. Right? Fuck's sake. Let's start from the other side, right? Up here. Around here. Around here. Around here. Down here. I know it's ambitious to accomplish with the number of troops that we currently have, but I believe. Let's do it. Let's do it. What is up in here? There's a storm. Alright. I mean, we're not in that area, so there's no storm, thank God. Hey ho, though. Alright, let's do it. Let's start attacking. I honestly have been much more successful than I originally thought I ever would be. I only hope that we can capture the area needed for Kenya and the area needed for Central Congo before we run out of manpower, which is undoubtedly happening. Legionaria Romania happened. Experimental rockets, phenomenal. That's great. Let's... No, we can't do that. Jet engines? I don't think jet engines are ever going to be happening over here. That's a definite no. Oil plant, kinda. When can we get the next level of submarine, actually? Is that 1944? We're actually quite close to that. Artillery, yep, that's just a write-off. That is just a write-off. Supply consumption minus 10%. You know, that sounds like a very, very good thing right now. Available planes and reserves. We probably are starting to get a bunch of shit that we just have no idea what to do with. Well, I am starting to get a bunch of shit that I have no idea what the hell to do with. Support equipment. I do actually want to start manufacturing support equipment sometime soon. But, like, we just don't have aluminium. We just don't have anything. I don't, like, we haven't, it feels like we haven't taken a resource, like a useful resource, in fucking ages. 2 tungsten? 2 fucking, who gives a shit about 2 fucking tungsten? Honest to God. State modifier. Why are we not... Like this... We need to manage occupied territories. Not this one. This one. Oh wait, that's chromium. Oh, it's... I was way to say it's chromium, but it's... But because of our policy on occupied territories, being genteel, it means that we get less resources. But like, if we take a little look at how much chromium we actually... 463. 463. 463. 463. That's abysmal. Let's try something different here. Let's try and get a trade route with the Indian or the British Raj. Where the hell is the British Raj? Oh, it just says it's British Raj, but it actually... It means something completely different. Let's try trading with these guys. See if that's any better, because I feel that it's a lot less of a dangerous trek to get from over there to over here. Alternatively, I wish we could just like ship it to Mozambique and then they could just like run it down by foot or whatever. You know, or just, you know, trucks. That would be great. By foot, I mean trucks, obviously. You're not going to carry like shit tons of steel in your hands. That would just be utterly ridiculous. This is going less than ideal, but I take it that we'll probably end up winning this. There's a decryption advantage. There probably is. Whatever the hell that means. I imagine that's... Yeah, enemy air superiority. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, now it's Neil Ritchie. The big cheese of the UK is actually down over here. Who'd have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I still don't understand why there's so many troops over here. Like, could they not focus more on Europe? I mean, I get, you know, I guess they're kind of taking Italy, but like that's not really great, is it? Okay, how are we doing in terms of becoming a fascist? Because nothing says success like becoming a fascist. That's right. Affects your skill to 13%. I think things are fine. Total mobilization, we can't go any higher than this. No, we're already at the maximum. Political power gain plus 15%. Our manpower is, I want to say holding steady, but it's not really holding steady. It's pretty bad. Oh yeah, boys, look at the attrition. Look at the attrition. That's right, 50% attrition. Absolutely the most brutal mechanic in this entire game. Let's get you to go up there, buddy. Yeah. We can get you to do a little bit of attacking. I'm just gonna ignore these warnings because they just depressing me. That is technically a word. That's right, look it up. Alright, Kenya, baby. You're gonna be next on the list to form. I still don't understand why Botswana's forming, but to each their own, I suppose, right? It's oh god, it's worthless. Like, there's nothing that we can build here. Nothing that we can build here. Boost party popularity in the UK? I really don't think that's going to make a goddamn difference, actually. Is there anywhere that we could make a difference that would enter onto our side in the war? I mean, boosting party popularity in China, it's kind of nice, I guess, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Sweden, I think, is actually at war with me. Oh, no. You could become communist. Norway's at war with me. I kind of want to make them fascist now, because I'm going to become fascist. You see my logic there? But if they become fascist, then they're just going to, you know, go into league with the Nazis, which I honestly, personally, would love to do. I would love to go to league with the Nazis, but unfortunately, I just can't. Gabon, apparently, even if I took it, it wouldn't become its own country, so that kind of sucks. We're so close. We're so close to grabbing all of this land. This is so fantastic. This is really, really good. Okay, so wait a second. Why are there 7 people here? I don't mean to, like, you know, to dispute things a little bit, but let's not do that, because that is a little bit crazy. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't completely crazy, right? We're seemingly pushing the United States out in almost every way. You, let's turn that around. Let's head you up here, buddy. Let's see if you can make a little bit of territorial gain. 6 days to get through. That is a long ass time. Yeah, I think we just need to be open to the idea that Botswana is basically never gonna ever form. Which sucks, mind you, but hey ho. A lot of coastal forts that we've got going on. That's very, very nice indeed. Missing equipment production, motorized. I can't even build it, I don't think. Oh, I can build tanks. I can build light tanks. That's quite cool. I can't build anything with aluminium in, bear in mind. Motorized. I can actually build motorized. Fuck my life. I can build motorized. Let's reduce that by 1. Fuck. Close air support. Get 10 a year. Yeah, that's not a good idea. There we go. Put it into motorized. That's probably abundantly more useful than a stupid airplane will be. I'm gonna resign myself to not being ever able to use airplanes. Not on a serious level anyway. Obviously, we're still trying to bring in airplanes from all of the land leases that we've got. And we are, you know, we've got a few, I guess, but not many. And support equipment I think we're getting as well, right? I think we're getting support equipment from the Nazis, and I think it's monthly, yeah. Oh, no, it's not monthly, it's just total. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take it. You give me a convoy? Great, you gave me 1 convoy. Thanks, chaps. Nothing helps me in a war, just like 1 stupid convoy. Well, you never know. Maybe that's all it'll take. 1 stupid convoy, and that'll be the difference. Anyway, ladies and gents, that's going to bring us towards the end of the episode. Thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Together for Victory, Hearts of Iron 4. My name's Potato, and I'll see you next time. Bye.